you walk out of the tent, and you just like sort of like glow a little bit, and then he hears like, and then he just like and just falls to the ground, and like blood starts pooling out of his ears, and Raethan, you just fall right back to sleep.
What's going on?
Apparently, we had some intruders.
We had just some asshole goblins attack. No deal. No
Can
big
I
deal.
help you with that?
Yeah, can you?
Oh, I definitely can.
Oh, yeah, that'd be sweet, because it hurts
Oh, yeah.
quite a bit.
I'm going to sleep again anyway, so I'll do a cure wounds.
Okay. So, does it look any special way from you?
Oh, I definitely probably, take some dirt and like we'll rub it on there as I cast the green aura of leaves and things and wrap around his shoulder and mend his little wound.
Okay, yeah, so this dirt gets smeared on your shoulder, and then he just, like, his hands, like, illuminate a little bit with this, like, green energy, and it almost looks like the dirt sort of, like, turns into, like, mud, and then it sort of, like, starts blending in with the color of, like, the skin underneath your fur, and then it just seeps into the wound, and he pulls out the bolt at the same time that the spell is sort of, like cohesive with your skin, and it doesn't hurt at all, and you just have a little scar right there.
7 points.
Nice.
Perfect. That's what he hit me for.
Told you I was going to fix it.
The damage
Yeah, you
was
did.
completely reversed.
Yeah, dope.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just rub a little dirt on it. It makes it better.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else you guys want to talk about before you guys go back to sleep?
What'd you do? Why did they attack us?
I think they were here to just steal our things.
Yeah, goblins, I've dealt with goblins quite a bit, and they're just thievy little assholes that just try to steal your stuff, and they probably thought we were, fair game like the rest of normal people, but...
This is because this big thing, this tent...
It probably didn't help, yeah. Yeah, that would have been a target for sure.
Why do you... What is that for?
It's to sleep in.
But what do you need it for?
Well, that's a good point. I don't need it for anything. It's just that's the only camping equipment I have.
The only camping equipment he has.
I only have ridiculous camping equipment. I have no low-key tents. It's just that.
But it's not even raining.
Nope.
So, never mind.
I just like a tent.
Just your thing.
I just like a tent.
All right.
I do want to go peruse the bodies of the goblins just to see if there's any
Valuables or anything on them.
Cool.
that or any information if there's any more or anything. I'm used to tracking them and stuff, so
Yeah.
I know that there's always there's more than 2 out there. So.
So, roll me a investigation.
I'm going to go ahead and just go back into the tent. Go to bed.
Cool.
I'm going to go in his tent and look around.
Yeah. You can sleep in here if you'd like. There's plenty of room.
God. My curse is bad, guys.
Nah, it's fine.
That's a 6.
Yes, you
At least
just
it wasn't a natty 1 yet.
you peruse the bodies, and it looks like these guys were sort of like older, just like shittier goblins. They just like their armor sucks. It's sort of like all rotted leather. But they do have they have bolts. You don't use bolts, but they do. They have 15 bolts apiece on them, and the feathers that they have on the back are just like this gnarled black feather, and they both have like little like pouches, and you look inside of them, and it looks like they've got like they both have like 25 copper pieces in them, but then they have a little nugget of gold. So
Yeah, I take all that money.
okay,
You said each of them have 25?
25 silver apiece and
Silver
one
or copper?
copper and little nugget of gold.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to sleep in your room.
You don't have to. I just thought I'd offer. There's plenty of space.
You don't touch the ground or the grass, or it just doesn't seem comfortable.
I guess not.
Essie is sitting on his elaborate cot.
Oh, there's there's pillows everywhere. Yeah.
His backpack is like twice the size of everyone else's, and it looks like it's just full of like
Oh no, it's a
plush
magical
things.
tent. It's a magical
Yeah.
tent. Make no mistake.
Yeah.
I don't set this up. Do you think this man takes the time to set this up? No.
So you want to retcon that you have a magical
the
tent.
the circus that I didn't know that you thought that I set that up myself.
Yeah.
No. The circus had tents in boxes. You just get it's a little box, and then you just say a word, and it
Okay.
tent
That's right, because you were in a circus.
for a long time.
Yeah, then that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you don't have any
That's
magical
how we
items.
That's how we moved shop so quickly.
Yeah.
We just had a big box that was for the main tent, then we had smaller boxes for the smaller ones.
Okay.
That's
So-
This is a tiny box.
You don't have any magical items other than a magical tent and a box.
That is
you throw
literally
on
the
ground.
only magical item
Yeah.
I have on my person.
Exactly. Well, yes. You were level 1. So, but I will allow a magical tent from a circus carny. So, yeah, no, that's fine.
So I'm gonna bring in those bolts into the tent since everybody's talking, and I overhear him
Oh, yeah, I
talking about it
should've
being
cleared that
magic.
with you my bad.
It's fine.
Over here talking about the magic tent. Wait, this is magic. This is a magic item.
You see the bolts and you're interested.
It's a form of a magical item, yes. I think some technically consider it a wondrous item.
Oh, wondrous.
What are you doing with those bolts?
Oh, I was bringing them in and see if you guys wanted them.
I
don't
definitely
use them.
do.
There you go.
Thank you. Anything else interesting?
Nope.
Any pictures?
Nope.
Would you like to stay in the tent?
No, I mean, yeah. Now that I know that it's magic, for sure. So
Wait, hold on. So you didn't want to stay in it if it wasn't magic?
yeah, I mean, a normal tent's a normal tent, but magic is pretty special.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty intrigued. What, did you enchant it? Are you magic?
I did not enchant it myself. I do have some arcane abilities, but I myself am not. I received it from the leader of I used to work for a circus, and it was kind of a parting gift. You know, they wanted to make sure that on my travels I had a place to stay.
You worked for a what?
A traveling circus. It's a group of performers that put on a show to entertain the civilians and the like.
What do you do?
Well, I happen to do. I mostly did illusions. I just make like a little dancing person or whatever.
So, yeah, like the...
I can do this, and I use thaumaturgy to make the wind blow.
Oh, nice. That's neat.
So you're magic too?
No, that's from my god.
Oh, so that's not magic.
It's spiritual. It's from the earth, from the trees, from everything that surrounds us. I am one with the people of with the earth.
Oh,
As he says that, you guys are all standing in the tent, and the tent, you're not standing on the grass. There's the canvas, but it starts to. You get kind of annoyed, and you don't understand why this is happening. But you see blades of grass that look like they've sort of poked up through the bottom of your tents, and they're starting to sort of wrap around his toes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll flex my toes in them.
Yeah. So, you guys rest for the night, and the next morning, the goblins' bodies are still there, just real gross, and they've started to smell. But you don't give a fuck 'cause you
I
hate
don't,
goblins.
yeah.
So, you guys travel a full day. After that, then everything seems to go fine. You guys camp out for the night, do the same sort of thing. Are you going to stay the night in his tent again?
I'll probably go in there and check it out, but I'm not gonna stay there because knowing again since goblins attacked, I'll know that there's more and that it's probable that they might come again. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep aware, but I'm definitely super interested in this tent. So
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna spend time in it and then maybe go back outside for a little bit, and then I'll be like, I gotta go back in. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a compulsion to keep
Yeah.
going back in, but then it's like, well, I got duties. So.
Yeah. Well, throughout the night, through everyone's watches, you guys do the whole watch thing again. And goblins do not show up the second night.
Nice.
Maybe word has spread in the goblin community that some of their friends didn't come back, so they are sort of staying away from the road.
Do you think they're going to send people out looking for them in the mine? I'd like to look for, as we're traveling, gather berries and other things I could possibly find.
Okay. Roll a nature check.
I'm sorry. So let me just clarify real quick. You're an elf.
He's a half elf.
You're a half elf that has thaumaturgy.
Mm. How about a natural 20?
Oh, give me that card that I handed you earlier. I'll keep track
I've
of
got
this.
more.
Yeah. Oh no,
I wrote that up. Yeah.
So, with a natural 20, you find while you're just like looking around for berries and different flowers and things that you've tried to find, you find this like little bushel of berries, and you pick one, and it's these fat, plump little like pinkish purple berries, and they look really, really good. And you eat one, and it almost feels like if you had been injured that day, you would have felt a little extra nourishment.
Like I found a good berry bush.
Yeah, just like that. So you find, we'll say you find enough good berries for 5 uses of good berries, which is like, it's 1 hit point.
Yep.
Right? Okay, cool.
1 hit point and fully rested.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, so you find, what I say, 5?
Yep.
Yep, okay, so you find 5 good berries, but really it's like a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and then you find this, this flower that, it's a really, it's a strange flower. It's black, and it has, it looks like black spots on it, but it's like it's like a brighter black. It's not gray, but it's a really creepy flower.
Like a matte black and then a shiny black.
Yeah, yeah. And it's pretty big. It sort of looks like, it's like almost a rose, but the petals are a lot bigger and sort of come to a point at the end. But it's really pretty. And you pluck it, and the whole rest of the day, eventually, if you pluck a flower, it's not like it's going to just wither up and die in a day. But this seems like it's just not doing any of that dying business that you've seen happen before.
I will wear it.
Where are you going to wear it?
My lapel. Not
that
I have a lapel, but
Okay, so yeah, you
like a brooch.
Okay. So the next night, nothing happens. No goblins attack, and the next day, early day, you guys come upon Brightstone, and it is a pretty small village. It looks like there's only about 10, 12 houses and shops around. And there's only 2 shops really. The rest of them are houses and stuff like that. There's probably more than 12, but small place. You see off in the distance there's some farmland and stuff like that. You can tell that a lot of people are this is just your basic farm town, and yes, there is a blacksmith, but it's it looks like while you're walking around, he makes mostly horseshoes and locks and stuff like that. He's not really so much of a weapons blacksmith, and it's this older dwarf guy. So, but everyone's seems really pleasant. No one's coming up and talking to you and asking how you're doing, but no one's spitting on the ground at you or anything. They're kind of just letting you walk through. So, but what do you guys want to do in Brightstone? So while you're walking through it, you can talk to people if you want.
Yeah.
But the map that was given to you guys, it goes through Brightstone, but it looks like it's only about it looks like the mine is only maybe 45 minutes or an hour walk outside of Brightstone. So you guys don't have to talk to people if you don't want to, but if you guys can just make your way to the mine if you'd like. But if you want to talk to anybody, you can.
This is only my second time ever in a town situation, so I once again defer to the one that seems to know how society works.
Yeah,
that's me, right?
Yeah,
yes,
totally.
Yes.
Raethan. Yeah, I would like to approach at least one villager and ask them about the mine.
Okay. So,
Just whoever looks like they would know something about it.
okay.
I
Well-
definitely want to talk to one of the blacksmiths as well.
Okay, well, there is only